Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous slot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking for a gap. It's Vargas.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Same tailback, another carry. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he drops back in the gun. Cannot escape him. Down he goes.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Powering through. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Running a quarterback sneak here. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now here's the toss play. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And is able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. For a first down here.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground. And you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Gain of 19 on the play. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Ohio State 0.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The spin move. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Sets a kickoff.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
crucial. Third down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Gators pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. With a crucial fumble recovery. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with PAT.
For the extra point.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Vargas. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Gets some space. No shot to bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? On the ground, it's Johnson. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left, pass caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
There's the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they've got him.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Makes a spectacular diving catch.
But, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. Ball handed off. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Powerful running into the secondary.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. He tosses it back. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a toss play to the right. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0.